Have you ever wondered why some gardens stay green, moist, and healthy with almost no effort, while others constantly struggle with dry soil, weeds, and poor plant growth? Most gardeners solve this problem by buying bags of mulch every single year. But what if nature already had a better solution? What if you could grow living plants that work like permanent mulch, protecting the soil, feeding the earth, attracting pollinators, stopping weeds, and even improving fertility naturally? Today, we're counting down 7 incredible seeds that can completely transform your garden into a self-mulching ecosystem. And trust me, some of these plants are so powerful that once you grow them, you may never need traditional mulch again. Let's begin. Number 1, comfrey. Comfrey is often considered one of the most useful plants in organic gardening and permaculture. At first glance, it may just look like a large leafy plant. But underground, comfrey is doing something incredible. Its roots grow extremely deep into the soil, sometimes reaching several feet below the surface. These roots pull up valuable nutrients like potassium, calcium, and magnesium from deep underground where most plants can't reach. Those nutrients are stored inside the giant leaves. And here's where the magic happens. When the leaves are cut and dropped around your plants, they break down quickly and create a nutrient-rich natural mulch layer. This process is often called chop and drop. The thick leaves also shade the soil, helping it stay cool and moist during hot weather. Many gardeners plant comfrey near fruit trees because it acts like a natural fertilizer factory that keeps producing mulch year after year. The best part? Once established, comfrey becomes incredibly resilient and keeps coming back with very little maintenance. Number 2, white clover. White clover may look simple, but it's one of the smartest plants you can grow in a garden. Unlike regular ground covers, white clover actually improves the soil while protecting it. How? Because it's a nitrogen-fixing plant. That means it works together with beneficial bacteria to pull nitrogen from the air and store it in the soil, naturally fertilizing nearby plants. At the same time, white clover spreads across the ground like a living carpet. This carpet blocks sunlight from reaching weed seeds, reducing weed growth naturally without chemicals or constant pulling. It also helps the soil retain moisture, which means less watering during hot seasons. And when clover flowers bloom, they attract bees and pollinators that improve the health of your entire garden. Many gardeners even use white clover between raised beds or underneath taller crops because it stays low and doesn't compete aggressively. Instead of dead mulch sitting on the soil, white clover creates a living mulch that keeps working every day. Number 3, phacelia. If you've never heard of phacelia before, you're missing one of the most beautiful and beneficial cover crops in gardening. Phacelia grows quickly and produces stunning purple-blue flowers that pollinators absolutely love. Bees are especially attracted to it. In fact, some gardeners plant phacelia mainly to increase pollinator activity throughout the garden. But it does far more than attract insects. Phacelia creates dense foliage that protects exposed soil from harsh sunlight and heavy rain. Its roots loosen compacted earth and improve soil structure naturally. And because it grows fast, it can quickly cover empty garden spaces before weeds have a chance to take over. Another amazing thing about phacelia is that it breaks down easily after being cut, returning organic matter directly back into the soil. It's basically a soil-building machine disguised as a beautiful flower. Number 4, buckwheat. Buckwheat is one of the fastest-growing cover crops on Earth. Seriously, within just a few weeks, it can completely transform bare soil into a thick green blanket. That fast growth makes it incredibly effective at suppressing weeds. Weeds need sunlight to grow. But buckwheat grows so densely that very little sunlight reaches the soil underneath. As a result, unwanted weeds struggle to survive. Buckwheat also improves poor soil by adding organic matter back into the ground when chopped down. Its roots help loosen soil while attracting pollinators with small white flowers. Many gardeners use buckwheat between growing seasons to rest and restore garden beds naturally. And because it grows so quickly, it's perfect for filling empty spaces that would otherwise become overrun with weeds. Instead of leaving your soil exposed and vulnerable, buckwheat protects it like a living shield. Number 5. Nasturtium. Nasturtiums are one of the most underrated plants in the garden. Most people grow them for their bright, colorful flowers. But experienced gardeners know they're secretly powerful companion plants and natural living mulch. Nasturtiums spread outward across the soil surface, creating shade that keeps moisture locked in the ground. This helps reduce evaporation during hot summer days. Their thick leafy growth also prevents weeds from getting enough sunlight to grow properly. But perhaps the most interesting thing about nasturtiums is their ability to attract pests away from important crops. Aphids and harmful insects are often drawn toward nasturtiums instead of vegetables, acting like a natural trap crop. And surprisingly, the flowers and leaves are edible too. They have a slightly peppery taste similar to arugula. So while nasturtiums protect your garden, they can also end up on your dinner plate. That's a pretty impressive plant. Number 6. Creeping thyme. Imagine walking through your garden and smelling fresh thyme beneath your feet. That's exactly what creeping thyme offers. This low-growing herb forms a dense mat that covers soil beautifully while acting like a natural mulch layer. Unlike traditional mulch that eventually breaks down and disappears, creeping thyme continues spreading year after year. It's highly drought-tolerant, meaning it survives hot, dry conditions while still protecting the soil underneath. Its roots help reduce erosion, especially on slopes or pathways. And when tiny flowers bloom, they attract bees and beneficial insects that support the entire ecosystem. Many gardeners use creeping thyme between stepping stones, along borders, or around raised beds because it creates both beauty and function at the same time. It's one of those rare plants that makes a garden look better while also making it healthier. Number 7. Sweet alyssum. Sweet alyssum may appear delicate, but don't underestimate this tiny flower. It's one of the best living mulches and pollinator plants you can grow. Sweet alyssum spreads low across the ground, forming a soft blanket of tiny flowers that protects exposed soil. But the real magic happens above the flowers. These blooms attract beneficial insects like hoverflies and parasitic wasps, insects that help control harmful garden pests naturally. That means sweet alyssum can actually reduce pest problems without pesticides. At the same time, it shades the soil, reduces evaporation, and creates biodiversity throughout the garden. Many organic gardeners plant sweet alyssum around vegetables specifically because it supports a healthier ecosystem. And unlike heavy mulch materials, it adds constant beauty while doing its job. So, what's the big lesson here? Nature already knows how to protect soil. Forests don't rely on bags of mulch from garden stores. Instead, they use living systems. Plants covering the ground, recycling nutrients, attracting insects, and building healthy soil naturally. And your garden can work the same way. By planting living mulch species like comfrey, white clover, phacelia, buckwheat, nasturtiums, creeping thyme, and sweet alyssum, you create a self-sustaining ecosystem that requires less watering, fewer chemicals, and far less maintenance over time. These plants don't just cover the soil. They heal it. So before you spend money on another pile of mulch this season, maybe it's time to let nature take over. Which of these incredible plants would you grow first in your garden? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more natural gardening ideas that actually work. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.